It's time now to review headlines of today's newspapers. And of course, we'll be doing that. I'll be doing that with Kayode Akitemi, Mr. K. And we'll start, as always, with This Day on Saturday.
Newspaper of records, as we say.
As we say, that's an Emmanuel Ifeni line, isn't it?
Yeah, Emmanuel Ifeni language, yes.
All right, the lead story here says, in big push against terrorists, Army rolls out massive offensive plan. And riders to tackle peculiar challenges in 4 geopolitical zones. 7 abducted NYSC members spend day 52 with abductors in Zamfara. 8 students of Federal University Gusau, 5 of Federal University Dutsinma, also with kidnappers. That's a sad one there, isn't it?
It is.
All right, and on top of that, the street, Atiku heads to Supreme Court. That's a story on page 5. I believe that after all the depositions and all the Chicago roller coaster, where this will end up is for the justices of the Supreme Court to have a look at it and see.
In fact, while you're still on that, the story of in big push against terrorists, rolls a massive offensive. That lead is troubling. Because I remember that the previous government, President Muhammadu Buhari said once he gets in, they're going to defeat Boko Haram, they're going to defeat this issue of insecurity. Yeah. And then we ended up with worse situation during the 8 years of their government. A new government is in place, as some people have said, a new sheriff in town, and they've got new sheriffs across board in terms of service
new army chiefs, yeah.
The new service chiefs should be able to tackle this, and we're months into this government now.
That's what they're trying to do here.
In months now, so we expect that this push will be one that will be definitive, that will be consistent, and that will guarantee that we can get back to what Nigeria used to be when this level of insecurity is becoming an anomaly. It's got to become an anomaly.
Very correct, but let's see what they get to do with the massive offensive plan that they have, you know, at least in the next 3 months. Let's see what they make out of that. Okay, a few more stories on the cover of This Day. On the window, boost for Tinubu's reforms as 12 U.S. executives managing over $1 trillion in assets storm Nigeria for investment talks. With commitment to economic transformation, Nigeria presents compelling investment destination. That's federal government speaking. I think that's a good one there. And yet another story on page 5. Which is promoted on cover. MBS capital importation declined by 9.04% to $1.03 billion in Q2 of 2023.
So that is worrying. That's an economic issue that it's gradually brewing there. Yeah. But the picture on the front page of This Day speaks volume. We've got brainstorming on digital and creative enterprises. I can see our dear friend and the young man who is Bosun Tijani.
That's right.
And what he's saying. I've spoken with him on the sideline. On the sideline of the United Nations General Assembly meeting, which is the SDG Media Zone, I did speak with the Honorable Minister, Bosun Tijani, and he said a lot of very interesting things. I think we should play that.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
At some point, yes.
All right, last but not the least is the story which all the other papers also have on the cover of This Day. Police, how Mohbad died is on page 9 of today's paper. Vanguard used it prominently. Police reveal what killed Mohbad. I'm not sure that the police, have revealed something new. Talking about the nurse, talking about everything.
Not really.
But let's see what the autopsy will eventually reveal. I know that we haven't got time, but Saturday Telegraph says, which is on Professor Wole Soyinka, I'm being hounded like I was under Abacha. Threatens legal action against traducers. I know that it is correct for Prof to defend himself, but he has said something very germane, and that's to throw in a challenge to say that if anybody comes up to say that I have forged or declared anything wrongly about my credentials, I will withdraw everything, and apologize to the nation. So let people come out. And I hope that other people in the political arena can take a cue from what President has said, that if I have lied or I have presented fake credentials anywhere, be like Professor Wole Soyinka and say that I'm open, and will
Will do.
Withdraw everything that I've earned illegally or fraudulently.
Yes.
All right, that's a good point to end it, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
All right, Kay, nice doing this with you as always. And that brings us to the end of the morning show today. Thank you for watching and do stay safe. I'm Steve Ayorinde.
And I'm Kadi Akintemi from our entire team here in Lagos, Nigeria. Enjoy the rest of your morning. Continue to have a great day. And of course, the rest of this day, God bless and stay good. Goodbye.